Now, simulators are becoming more and more popular all over golf, and if you come to the PGA Merchandise Show now in 2020, you're going to see 10 times more than you ever did in years past. But the leader, the original, is TrackMan, and everybody in the golf industry knows it. They're trying to copy it. They're trying to follow them. Let me hit a shot and give you an idea what. So I got a 7-iron in my hand. Of course, I don't play golf in my dress shirt very often, so excuse me. Right there, hit the shot, and it's tracking, and it's tracing, and it's showing my club head speed, my ball speed, my smash factor, my carry. My total was 143 yards. Spin rate, launch angle, launch direction, attack angle, club path, face angle. I tell you what, there's more information than I ever thought I had on one golf shot, but it really can break down your swing. I'm going to bring in Jacob Monk, and people think that TrackMan's an American product. Well, it's sold in America, but it comes
from Denmark. The headquarters of TrackMan is in Denmark. We're still manufacturing everything we sell in Denmark.
Okay.
We have an R&D department of software developers and core developers, really smart people, growing that team every year. Right now we're about 150 developers in Copenhagen, and we're doing all the assembly and all the manufacturing there still.
So how did it originally start? Because this industry, as much as it's grown, it's still, I think there's probably room for it to grow.
Absolutely. So we have both the practice part of our business, as you see here, as you demo here. That's a major part. That's where we come from, the whole pro industry. We're also moving, so to speak, down the pyramid to a broader audience, and that's where the simulator, the virtual golf software that we also have. That's where we see the expansion in the future. So
the pros, I'm sure, love to see all this data, but I would think the amateurs probably like to see it even more.
Some do. Some can be a little bit overwhelmed. Like you also mentioned before,
all those
numbers of data we can provide. So we're also trying to kind of make a simplified version of things that is kind of less of a thing.
Yeah, too much information sometimes can be too much information.
Exactly.
Right on.
And then we have the simulator software with virtual golf courses and games and all of that. It's more entertainment driven, but you can also get a pretty good sense of a virtual round of golf in our software.
Hey, that's fascinating. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I want to bring in another guy here, James Woods, because I've known him for, 7-8 years. When he was the ace lefty man coming in for Radford University pitching, and here he is, and now he's in the TrackMan business. Tell us, how'd you get involved in the golf business after the baseball world?
So I was in with TrackMan, started as an intern with baseball. I was working in baseball for about three and a half years.
See, that's a whole other thing I want to tell you, is that TrackMan is really used mega times in other sports, including baseball, right?
Yes, absolutely. We were the data provider for MLB and StatCast for all ball tracking, and then also into the minor leagues and NCAA, also in Korea and Japan. So we are very much present in the baseball market for TrackMan. But come August 2019, I switched over and started managing our indoor golf simulator installs.
So when you install one of these, or your company installs it, what kind of a project is that?
It's quite a hefty project, actually. It goes through the sales rep, it goes through a design phase, it goes through an introduction to our installer. The installer gets on site 2-3 days or so, maybe even a week, depending on the type of build, and then your simulator's ready to go. We could be on site putting up one of these simulator enclosures. So it's really about a 12-13 week process from design. And
really?
Yeah, it depends on when you sign on to purchase one, but you get that full 3D build out.
Okay, so if you got a spare $20,000, you can get one of these in your house there, right? Now this guy is actually a very accomplished golfer. He was was it the Arizona State Am?
I did qualify for the State Am. I didn't make the match play, but it was a good experience. I hope to do it again this year.
Okay, so I just hit the 7-iron, 143.5 yards. This guy's a much better player, but I'd like to see you hit it, and let's see what happens when you hit that 7-iron.
All right, one disclosure.
Oh no, come on. Okay, he's left-handed and he's going to hit it right-handed, and I bet he still hits it better than I do. Well, we're going to find speed. Here we go. He only hit it 163. He only hit it 20 yards past my shot, and he's ambidextrous in golf. I tell you what, James Woods, Thank you very much. It's
Great.
TrackMan.
It was a pleasure.
If people want to know more about TrackMan, to get an idea where they might find one, what information you provide with this, how do they get a hold of the information?
They can visit our website. Just Google TrackMan, and we'll be the first guys to show up, and you can find all the information there.
Okay.
And you can find out who your local rep is, and they'll get in touch with you and get you on your way to owning a nice TrackMan simulator.
Okay, so the U.S. Amateur in 2020, watch for the name James Woods, okay? Good luck. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you.
Okay.